Hey y'all, it's a beautiful day in Branson, Missouri, and today we're gonna be making some apple dumplings, and I think you're gonna like them. So I'm gonna do a mixture. If you like Granny Smith, just use all Granny Smith, or if you just like the red, these are apple crisp, I believe. I think these are called apple crisp. So I'm just gonna do a mixture and just see which ones I like best. And the first thing I'm gonna do is peel them. So I'm gonna get these peeled and then we're gonna core them. It's like a challenge to see how long I can make my apple peel. We've got all of our apples peeled and now we're gonna core our apples. And I thought that I had an apple corer, but all I had was this, that you slide over and you core it and you slice it. I happen to have this thing and I looked and searched and went everywhere. I mean everywhere. I went to Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, everywhere looking for an apple corer and I could not find one. But I finally found one on Amazon. I found this one on Amazon and I'm gonna use it. And since I had such a hard time finding this, I had to order it, I went ahead and I bought 2 extra ones. So the first 2 people who comment and put their address and put that you want the apple corer and put your address in the comments, I'm going to mail you an apple corer so that you can make these apple dumplings. So I'm gonna go ahead and core these apples, and so you're just gonna put this right in the middle and twist it just like that, and then it just comes right out just like that. So you just pop it right in there, twist it, pull it out, and then just like that, comes out. How easy is that? So we're just gonna do these, get these all ready, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, I've got all of those cored, and now I'm just gonna take it and make it flat on the bottom so that it'll set in the pan flat. So just kind of cut just a flat surface on the bottom, just so they'll set really straight, okay? Now, if you wanna make your own pie crust, go for it. But I'm trusting the professionals. I'm trusting the Pillsbury dough guy. And I'm just gonna use good old refrigerated pie crust that you buy at the grocery store. All right. So I just set this out for a little bit and let it get nice and thawed out. And then you're just gonna set your apple here, and I'm just gonna kind of cut it into some, like 4 ways, just like that. Whoop. All right. We're gonna take 1 cup of sugar, and we're gonna take 1 1/2 teaspoons, 1 1/2 teaspoon, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm just gonna get this mixed in really good. Now you're gonna take your cinnamon mixture and you're just gonna put it right down in this hole, right like that. But you're gonna leave a little bit of room right at the top for a little bit of butter. So I'm gonna get a little dab of butter and I'm just gonna pop that right into the hole. So I mean maybe like a 1/2 inch, and just put that butter right on top, just like that, okay? And now we're gonna just wrap our apple. Just start pulling that up like that. Whoop. It kind of tore a little bit, but you can mash it around. Just work with it. Get it all covered. Just like that. All right, and then you're just gonna put them right back into your pan. Since these apples are a little bit bigger, I'm gonna take my dough roller and just kind of roll these out just a little bit so that it'll cover my apple better. There we go. Make a little funnel there with your hands and put that down in there. Just work with it. Work with me here, work with me. If you have to steal a little dough from another piece, go right ahead. Just swipe a little bit off of another piece that you cut. Just making sure that they're all covered really good. Oh, there's a little bit right there, so I'm just gonna start mashing that. Try to get that covered. There we go. Recipe calls for 8 to 12 apples, and I have 8 apples right here. So that took me about 2 1/2 refrigerated pie crust. All right, so these are ready. Some of them are bigger than others. The Granny Smiths are a little bigger. So we're just gonna cover these up, Put them in the refrigerator for about 3 or 4 hours, all right? Just let them sit in there for a little while, and then we'll come back in a little bit and we'll cook them. Okay, I'm back. So these have been in the refrigerator for about 4 hours, really about 4.5 hours, because we got busy upstairs a while ago for lunch. Crazy busy, praise the Lord. It's been wonderful. So I'm gonna take the rest of the sugar that I had, which it left after I filled all my apples up. It left about a 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up to a cup, get a cup of that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add another 1.5 teaspoons in there. So another 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon into my cup and give this a good mix. Now, in a saucepan, you're going to put 1/2 stick of butter, this mixture of your sugar and cinnamon, 1 cup of sugar and 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, but it was the rest of what I had used at first. So it equals 1 whole cup, and then go ahead and add another 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. And now we're going to get 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water. Now we're gonna go over to the stove and we are gonna cook this and bring it to a boil. Okay, so you're just gonna bring it to a boil like this, and just let it boil for about a minute or 2, just until that sugar gets good and melted, and then we're just gonna pour it over our apples. So I'm just gonna let this boil for just a little bit. It's nice and hot, and now we're just gonna pour them right over the top of our apples, just like this. Just make sure they get coated really good, all of them. And then we're gonna put this into a 400-degree oven for 10 minutes. Just keep going over them, get them good and saturated. Here we go. All right, this is gonna go into a 400-degree oven for 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. And then you're gonna turn it down to 350 for 30 minutes, okay? So we're going in for 10 minutes at 400, then turn it down to 350 for 30. Here we go. While we're waiting, I just wanna show you what I found at the grocery store. Oh my gosh, these are so good. If you're wanting something, if you love caramel apples, these are so good. I think you're gonna like them, so go get you some. Also, I want to tell Lana and Madison that your parents came in today, and they are so precious. I love them. Thank you for sending them in. All right, we're gonna let this stuff bake and then give it a taste. Holy moly, I just got back downstairs. I set the timer for 30 minutes. I cooked them for 10 minutes at 400, and then I set the timer for 30 minutes at 350. And I set it to where the oven would shut off. I have not even looked in the oven. I have been upstairs for the last few hours. So they have been sitting in the oven all this time. No telling what they look like, but we got so busy and slammed, and I could not even come downstairs. So let's see what they look like. Okay, not bad. They probably would have been bubbling, piping hot if I would have come, in time, but they're not bad, and they're still a little warm. So let's check it out. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness, yes. Those are gonna be so good. Oh, a little bluebell. Little ice cream on top. Look at that. And it's still a little bit, you can see it steaming just a little bit. All right, let's give her a try. That's a home run. God dang, that's good. Oh, I don't even like apple pie. Go make this. Go make this. It's so good. You know what would be good? Caramel. Be good if I wasn't having a hot flash right now. Drizzle some caramel on there. Woo, I'm having a hot flash. That's so good, it gave me a hot flash. Oh my gosh, that is delicious. You guys, look at that. Look at that cinnamon in there. Oh, look at that gooey cinnamon. I would tell you to have a good day, but the day is over. The day is over, so have a good night. So have a good night tonight. Have a good day tomorrow. Remember to expect something great to happen to you tomorrow, and make something great happen through you tomorrow. and go make this because it is delicious. That is so good.